Hello dear traders. The site is in touch with you Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for paying attention to our video review. Dear viewer, please give your royal like. Your like is extremely necessary for the development of the channel Guru.Markets. We will compare the main indicators of the company Virco Manufacturing Corp, ticker VIRC. This review is based on data as of May 3, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company Virco Manufacturing Corp. belongs to the subcategory Education. 62 companies take part in the analysis. This is very representative. We start with summary information about the company. A little further we will consider each indicator in a little more detail. You can pause it if you want. You can study each parameter of the company in question more carefully. Access to the database with the ticker structure is absolutely free and free. Well, friends, we are starting. Market capitalization of the company Virco Manufacturing Corp. Valued at $0.18 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $85 billion. Virco Manufacturing Corp. accounts for a share of 0.211%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.09 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $38 billion. Virco Manufacturing Corp. constitutes a share of 0.233%. Comparing the shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share Virco Manufacturing Corp. in the subcategory in case of market capitalization assessment is 0.211%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.233%, which is 10% more than the share of the exchange value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's debts amount to $0.012 billion. Debt to book capitalization is 13.3% of capital. Score for the company's debt obligations. Good, 1 point. The ratio of the company's stock market value to profit is 8.2. With an average for the subcategory of 35.5, this is 77% lower than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $22 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $27 million. 24.3% more than now. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.7. The subcategory average is 1.7, which is 59% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $270 million. Future revenue over the next 12 months is expected to be $330 million. 22% more than now. Assess projected future sales performance against subcategory performance. Good, 0.5 points. The margin is 8.1%, with an average in the subcategory of 4.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 3.3%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.273%, which is 29% more than the share of market capitalization. This shows the discrepancy between the company's stock market value Virco Manufacturing Corp. Probably towards underestimation. The amount of capital for each employee of the organization is $231,000. And in the subcategory $299,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 22.7%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per employee is $28,200. With an average for the subcategory of $8,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 235%. Estimation of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue per company employee is $347,000. In the subcategory $174,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 99%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions is 3.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.3%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 52% for the company Virco Manufacturing Corp. Whereas for the subcategory this level is 49%. On average, subcategory securities are valued the same as company shares Virco Manufacturing Corp. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Virco Manufacturing Corp. And subcategory companies. We will see that over the last 12 months the shares Virco Manufacturing Corp. Showed a change of 186.2%. Against price changes for the subcategory 0.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Before announcing the total score, I kindly ask. Make a stock valuation Virco Manufacturing Corp. In the comments to this video. We review comments and try to respond to almost every comment. Your responses in the comments significantly contribute to the development of the project GURU.Markets. The result is as follows: 8 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is 1.8 points. If you look broadly, within the US market in aggregate, we'll see, the average result for the stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against the company's score of 8 points Virco Manufacturing Corp. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to everyone. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the stock valuation information system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in the pinned comment. Based on the evaluation of the company's securities Virco Manufacturing Corp. Information and reference system for stock valuation GURU.Markets, the following decision was made. Open an order because Virco Manufacturing Corp. one of the most undervalued companies in the subcategory. Let me remind you that on January 28, 2024, we published the order. Company ticker PRDO. Information and Reference System for Stock Valuation Guru.Markets. The following decision was made on this order. Close the deal. The result is a profit of 29.8%. Thank you all very much for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the best audience on the planet.